All right. Shalom Yashala. Call Halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Waha Rakakwadash Barakathum. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the select number of Akim pushing his truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth. And salutations to the select number of Aqua that they're listening. What I have here up on the screen, it was believe stream between Ice Cube and Dr. Boyce Watkins, which, hey, that energy is out there of men just, really just standing in their stead being men. First and foremost, the apostles and elders have been given the responsibility through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua to show that example, first and foremost, man. Starting with Elder Abba Bivens, man, with Apostle Tahar, Apostle Ramla, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Rakah, and elders on down, heads around the camps, heads around different states, and younger brothers coming into the fold, man. A lot of young men are stepping up through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shem Shah. Now I have this video as an example because you do see this energy going out towards like more Jake as well. I know constantly, he's been the flavor of the month. The guy Kevin Samuels, man. The guy Kevin Samuels, and in other instances that really made the so-called black man, so-called Latino man, and so-called Native American man, we're put in a position that, man, the hell with this, man. Stand as a man. Speak. You're gonna have to speak on what you want, and through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, we want a kingdom, man. But we definitely there's a protocol and guidelines we have to follow to accomplish that. First and foremost, having faith and having fear, a healthy fear of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man. I'm gonna let this video play. It's about 3 minutes, man, and but I like what was said, and it really goes into the whole, to the lesson, So I'm gonna let this play.
I felt that part of their animosity came from the fact that people are not used to black men stepping up and speaking up, and then not ever having to fold. From what I understand, I don't know your whole economic situation. I don't count your money or anything like that. But I would imagine the fact that you're a guy who has made his own movies, you've made your own moves, you own the sports league, you're not a player on the team, you started the Big Three with your partners, things like that. That independence gave you a freedom of voice and expression that a lot of brothers don't have, and people are just not used to that. Like it's just almost like that person that you don't expect to talk. You're like, why are you talking? And I was cheering you on, but I think a lot of people were kind of taken back by that. How much do you feel some of the backlash was driven by the fact that you are a black male, in particular a straight black African American male who's really truly fighting for the black community? It wasn't no cross sectional stuff. It wasn't watered down. It was like a powernomics oriented kind of message you had, very straight, no chaser. How do you think that played out in terms of the strength of the backlash that you saw, at least from mainstream elite media?
Well, I expected it. They don't like to see not only black men but black boys standing up and being strong. You don't have to wait till you're a man to be strong, and you don't have to wait till you have money. At 15, 16 years old, we was telling them what it was, and we was telling them that you're not going to tell us how our life was and how our life is. So, I just think it's really all about, having principle, being a man. Some of my buddies, we've had the philosophy growing up. I was looking for a job when I found this one. So, it don't matter, about that. You got to leave with yourself intact, if you know what I mean. You can't let people rule you and run over you just because they believe they got power. It's really all in what you feel in your heart. At the end of the day, you always feel better when you say what need to be said than wait until you get to a place where you feel safe. Sometimes you just got to step out there and do what need to be done. And I just noticed, when you take one step towards the right thing, sometimes that thing will take two steps towards you. And it's saying you take one step towards God, He'll take two steps towards you. So you just got to always just have the right intentions. Don't be selfish. Be a man, and speak up, stand up for what's right. I think more of us got to do that. Yeah, they are. That's foreign to them nowadays, because because a lot of our men, we into hip hop, we into our music. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes is grown ass teenagers. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they gotta step out of that and do what a man need to do at the time when a man need to do it.
Hey, he was correct. You know, brothers. Of course, we know. We have vices, but we know that Yahweh Shem Yahshua comes first. First and foremost. This is Isaiah chapter 46, verse 8. Remember this and show yourselves men. How do you do that, man? Proclaiming the name of the Heavenly Father, man. Understanding where you come from, who you are. Knowing that, you're an Israelite, man. Knowing your nationality, knowing the truth. Knowing this is modern day Babylon. This is daughter of Babylon. And Esau embodies that daughter of Babylon, man. This is spiritually Egypt, Sodom and Egypt, speaking these things, in a boldly manner, man. Telling our people they going off. 2/3 of our people they going off. That's being a man. We ain't we not worried about the so-called backlash, man. That so-called backlash, hey, the Lord's gonna deal with that, man. The Lord's gonna deal with that. And matter of fact, yeah, through the Spirit, yeah, that's something else in the arsenal I'm gonna get. I'll reread this. Remember this and show yourselves men. Bring it again to mind. And when you and we know that mind, the heart, because that right there, when it says bring it again to mind, is take it to heart. So that's la'ab, oh ye transgressors, for the nation, for the men of our nation, man, to bring it back to mind. Bro, be a man. Do what's right in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shalakia. In the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Do it in the sight of the Lord, man. Proclaim, stand up as a man, because like they said, they don't expect that, especially in the times we in and the vibration this place is under, man. They don't expect that. Okay. I'll continue reading. Verse 9. Remember the former things of old, for I am the Most High, and there is none else. I am the Most High, and there is none like me. Remember the former things of old, man. So throughout the world, man, that manliness. What did they say years ago? Justin Timberlake had that song called "I'm Bringing Sexy Back." Hey, how about Shem Yahshua is bringing manhood back, man? How about Shem Yahshua is bringing manhood back? A lot more Jake is speaking up, man. Now this is the platform we take. This is where being a man is going to count. Because we understand we're going coming into this truth, presenting ourselves as living sacrifices. We cut our losses, man. This place is not all that anymore. It really never was. We understand like the mirth that was poured into this, the investment, the energy this place held, man. It's just a big cesspool of BS now. It always has been, but it's more so now uncovered. There's nothing else hidden, man. So therefore, why should you walk around small, man? Should we show ourselves as men? According to the scriptures, according to what I'm reading right now, man. And at verse 9, remember the former things of old, man. We got to remember, man, our power, man. Our power made us the most powerful men on earth, man. We come in the image of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. So the Lord is bringing that back into remembrance, man. Bring it, take it to heart. Stop going off. Be a man for Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man. Matter of fact, I said I was going to get Romans 8:31, I believe. What shall we then say to these things? If the Most High be for us, who could be against us? And that's your part, man. That's your pie. Yeah. So stand as a man, speak boldly, bro. Who can, if the Most High be with it, with us, who can be against us? This world has done all it can do to the Most High's chosen, man. We're just waiting for a you know, uh, new bodies, uh, a new kingdom, place of eternity, man. You know, and that's going to consist of what? Of us standing up and showing ourselves as men, as I just read from the scriptures, man. You know, bear with me, Bible Kashah. What did I want to get next? I believe Slacky. Oh, here we go. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 11. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. Now, didn't Cube say that? You know, did not Cube say that? Because the scriptures never the word of the Most High is never gonna go void. Because Q made that statement. Jake. Have the vices and this and that. When you're really dedicated and committed to something, you do become like a childlike. Because the joy of a child is when they can really get to enjoy themselves. It's kind of like when the Most High, we're the children of the Most High, man. We're the Most High's little ones. So we get giddy and childlike over when we come to cold breakdowns. We can all remember when you'd be so fond of something, have a big grin from, you could look at it. You could look at brothers' faces from the apostles and the elders, man, on the highways and byways, bringing out cold scriptures. That's a cut. That's very edifying. Brothers, be all, happy and excited, just like, childlike, you know, but when but putting our hand to this plow, that's the job of a man. You know that being in fear of what the world's gonna think. Hey, that's a childish thing to put away. You know, we understand. You got to stand. First and foremost, we standing up for Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, and with that, you standing up for yourself as well, man. So it's your part that the Lord is putting that spirit out there, man. We understand Dr. Boyce Watkins and Ice Cube is not preaching the words and truth of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. We get that, but that energy that energy is starting to resonate with the men of our nation, though, man. They see that they're too familiar with that downtrodden spirit that a lot of the so-called black men have in this place, man. You guys, the worst fathers, biggest drug dealers, y'all fill up the jail population, this and that and forth. But when Jake don't fit that criteria and start standing up for themselves, it becomes even more of a bigger problem, you know. But hey, call all Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, man, because now the world is on now that the world is on their pinky toe, and we're pushing that vibration through the spirit, all from the four corners of the round earth, man. It's a problem. It's a huge problem now. Like, damn, these niggas won't shut up. You damn right, man. A real man is not gonna shut up. A real man gonna tell you what the skinny is. I believe I have another one. Bear with me, Baba Kusha. I think this, yeah. This is Psalms chapter 94, verse 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? Sounds like a job for a man to me, man. That's a job for a man of the Lord to do. Abaratazah, I'm one of those men, but like I always say, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yashah, I do believe that I'm amongst those men. You know, brothers are toiling in this thing, and brothers are showing themselves men, and we ain't, worried about no so-called punk ass backlash. Standing in the state of being a man and showing ourselves, to do what's need to be done, what's required of us first and foremost. You know, being a man. You know, that's all I had for this, man. I hope this was edifying for the Akyam and a number of Akwath out there. Once again, call halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah Waharakah Kodash Barakatham. Once again, I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the select number of Akyam who's pushing his truth in four corners of the round earth, and salutations to the select number of Akwath out there listening. Shalom.